Hello my friends, this is Brian back with an Algorand ALGO token update, and we've been having a pretty decent day in the crypto market today. Bitcoin finally broke $29,000. We've been waiting and talking about it, and finally it did it. Alright, ALGO is up 0.55% as I make this video right now, and I'm going to show you some pretty bullish stuff. I think this market is going to turn bullish here, and I think everything is definitely on an upswing. So we'll dig back into this in a second. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate that so very much, guys. I cover Algorand quite a bit, and if you hold Algo, you definitely want to be here because I jump on these news articles and everything and these charts as quick as I can. Try to keep you guys up to date on all the moves on this thing. And we do a giveaway every month. We gave away 100 ADA a couple weeks ago, and all you have to do is be a subscriber. So all right, let's go here. First off, we got right here, we got Algorand price to see high volatility in April. Will bears or bulls dominate? Says Algo is following a long-term descending resistance line. There's resistance at 0.238 cents and 0.285 cents. Algorand broke out from a short-term descending resistance line. The advantages of crypto's largest copy trading platform. Whoops, that's a promo. Sorry about that. Let's move on. The Algorand price is close to breaking out from a confluence of resistance levels, which could catalyze a massive price increase. The Algo price has fallen under a descending resistance line since September of 2021. The line has rejected the price numerous times, most recently in February of 2023. At the time, the line coincided with the 0.28.5 cent horizontal resistance area. While the price fell afterward, it created a higher low and is in the process of making another breakout attempt. If successful, the Algo price would be expected to at least reach the 28.5 cent resistance area and possibly go to 42 cents. However, if Algo gets rejected again, it could fall to its 2022 minimum price support at 17 cents. It says here, the technical analysis from the daily time frame supports the continuation of the increase, providing a bullish Algorand price prediction for April. There are several reasons for this. Firstly, the price broke out from a descending resistance line, creating a higher low. Secondly, the daily RSI broke out from its bearish divergence trend line, validated as it is as support and is now above the 50. Finally, the preceding decrease resembles a completed ABC correction. Even though the price is still below the minor 0.238 support area, the overlap between the wave A and the breakout suggests that the decrease was corrective. As a result, the Algo price is expected to break out from 0.238 resistance. If this occurs, it will also cause a breakout from the long-term resistance. As a result, it could lead to a price increase towards 28.5 cents. However, a decrease could lead down to the 17 cent support area. To conclude, the most likely Algorand price forecast is a breakout from the confluence of resistance levels at 0.238 and an increase towards 28.5 cents. Alright, so they're bullish on Algo. And let's move on here to the crypto bubbles. Your top 100 crypto bubbles for the day. Look at all that green. Well, after Bitcoin broke out, that was pretty massive. And one thing I do want to mention, guys, I put a link for KuCoin in the description of the video. If you're interested in trading, they sent an offer out to the channel for you get 20% off your trading fees. I believe that's for life. So if you're interested, go ahead and click on it and check it out. If you're not, that's fine, but I thought I'd put that in the description. So just a little advantage for being a subscriber to the channel. So let's move on here. I want to show you the hourly though here, okay? On the hourly, we're having a little bit of pullback because most of the RSIs are overextended, especially on the 4-hour and 1 hour. Almost all these coins, I've went through a lot of them, they're all at the top, so expect a little bit of a correction, nothing major. I'm sure Bitcoin's going to come back and do a retest there. Here's your top 100 cryptos. You can see Conflux at the top there, and we go down through here fairly slow, so you can get a look at them here. If you want to freeze it and take a look at anything, you're more that gives you a chance to do so. But you can see the biggest losers over here, they're only a half a percentage of losses. Most of them, the biggest loss is 1.76%. So that's great to see. So let's look at this chart. Okay, I got some very bullish stuff to show you. They were talking about that ABC correction in that article. I showed you guys that yesterday. We are forming a wedge pattern, okay, on this sideways action here. We had our 5 waves up or 3 waves down, and we're expecting 5 waves up here. Now, quite honestly, there could be a 5 inside here. There could be an ABC in here. There's always micro moves inside of these bigger moves. This is on the 4-hour time frame. All right. Now, if we put the RSIs up here on the 4-hour, you can see this thing is still heading up. Algorand is anyway. Okay. The 12-hour is just heading up, which is fantastic to see. The 8-hour is just heading up. That's even better. And the daily is right in the middle, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, now the 1 is at the top and it's coming down a little bit for a correction. All right, which you can see when you open these things up, there's all kinds of support levels and resistance levels. I do not expect this thing to break down. The 2-hour is just about at the top, but that 4 is what that 4, that's the one I like seeing, about halfway up there. Okay, now let me show you real quick, and we'll come right back to this. Let me show you Bitcoin, because this was so important today. All right, I had a price target up here for Bitcoin, just nailed it, hit it. Well, hit the bottom half of it anyway. It hit. So I put that up there, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, because I was expecting this thing to break out, and this is on the 4-hour. We got that breakout and we got the retest. Okay, so now this former resistance is now support. So this thing looks beautiful. All right, now what I'm expecting here for Bitcoin is let me show you this here. 1, 2, this would be our 3rd line up. We're going to have a pullback. That's just how these things work. Okay, and then we're going to have a 5th wave up here. All right, so I still feel like Bitcoin has some has another move up. If you look at that daily RSI, look at that, it's just turning up at the bottom. So that looks fantastic. We need that for the rest of this market, because if Bitcoin isn't breaking out, if Bitcoin's tanking, it's dragging everything down with it. All right, so let's put this back on that 4. Okay, now I expect this thing, quite honestly, to break out of this wedge, just for the simple fact of the RSIs. If them bigger RSIs were at the top or anything like that, I would expect this thing to break down, but I'm expecting a breakout of this thing. And if it does head up, let's get a target here for this thing. I like putting targets up. I don't know why, but just to see if they come out right. Okay, we got let's put a price box up there. That's what we would be looking at if we get a breakout of this wedge, which I'm totally expecting this thing to break out, especially how the market's going. All right, if the market, like I said, if it was going the other way, if Bitcoin was tanking, but Bitcoin just made a higher high, and I expect it's going to make a higher low, which is bullish, which brings the whole market up. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, guys, and I just wanted to get a quick update out to you. And thank you so much for watching the video. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon.